Hey everybody, yes, it's Thursday night, all about the mixtape with your girl, Amy K. Here's what's coming up on the show. Shizzio breaks down Burban for us.
Burban will stop becoming that word, it will give it a new meaning. That's like Joe Daki, that's a racist slur.
And then I catch up with AC, so don't go nowhere. Okay, I'm kicking off this week's mixtape. He's been here before, and you know, we like him to come back. It's Shizzio.
Fourth time, you know.
Yeah, it's been a few times.
Fourth time.
That's because we love you, Shiz.
No, I love you. Thank you for having me.
And you know, I had to get you back on because we need to get straight on this Burban thing.
Fire away.
Right, everyone's talking about it. Everyone has an opinion about it. I've heard people's opinions, but I want you to say, what is Burban?
Well, Burban is a lifestyle. It's a movement. It does mean brown urban, but it signifies way much more than that. Our scene hasn't got a name, it hasn't got a backbone, it hasn't got nothing. It was called Urban Desi 7, 8, 9 years ago when rappers were not up to par. They didn't really get the support, they still don't get the support. So I did this whole Burban thing, not with me in mind, with everyone in mind, just so everyone could get a new name, draw a line under it and start again. Because the talent right now, look, man, there's rappers, Asian rappers everywhere now. I wouldn't, you know, 6 years ago, there was no one. There's about 3, 4 of us. Now there's healthy competition, do you know what I mean? And there's levels of Asian rappers can stand with the best of them, do you know what I mean? It's like 3, 4, 5 years ago, the talent was very small. Now it's across the board. You got Asian rappers standing with whites, blacks, you know what I mean? And I just feel like we have to come from a scene. I didn't come from the grime scene. I can't be Skepta and say grime, even on a pop tune. I didn't come from that scene. So I must have come from somewhere. So I'm not gonna lose my 7, 8 years of coming from somewhere into nothing. I came from a scene from Bobby, Nihao, that Asian scene that has no name. That scene should have a name. So we all gave it a name. It's not just my name. I've spoken with numerous people and we've given it a name. It's Burban, simple.
But people obviously are saying that you're pigeonholing yourselves more.
But we're pigeonholed anyway. What's the point with you? You people are just stupid. Like,
so you're saying it doesn't make a difference if you change the name?
Like, it's so stupid. Like, of course you have to have come from somewhere. End of the day, if a label comes to you as an artist and say, where have you come from? What are you going to say? Oh yeah, man, I'm a grime artist, fam. No, you're not. You're lying to yourself. Do you understand? They didn't play you. The grime scene didn't play you. You didn't go to Esky dance and you know what I mean? And get a reload. You didn't do that. Don't lie. I came from Bobby Nihao. That's them kind of people. You know what I mean? So that has to have a scene, and we have to give it a scene.
And obviously the times right now, because you know, you guys are getting played more now on radio. Everyone's bringing out videos. Everyone's kind of taking it more seriously than they were before.
They have to. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you have to. And I rate it so much. Like, look at Rackstar. He just got 1 million hits yesterday on Journeyman. Do you know what I mean? Like because he hit a nerve and he got there. Like, that's how it happens. It comes from somewhere. Like, end of the day, he can't come on the scene now. If, like, a label calls him up tomorrow and says, oh, look, you've got 1 million hits. Give us your background. What is he going to say? Yeah, man, I'm a hip-hop artist or I'm a grime artist. You're not in it. You're from a scene. So you have to have, we have to create a scene for people to pay attention. Look at the grime scene 10 years ago. It was nothing. Now they're getting signed. They've got their own scene. That's what I'm trying to do here. It's not for me. It's for everyone. Why don't people listen to me? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think the main thing was that people had a problem with the name.
Who cares?
It reminds them of whiskey or something else or biscuits.
10 years ago, if I said grime, I'm starting this thing called grime. What are you going to say? That's the filthiest word you can ever think of. It doesn't matter. End of the day, it's where you take that word. Like, end of the day, Burban will stop becoming that word. It will give it a new meaning. That's like Joe Daki. That's a racist slur. Do you understand what I'm saying? Joe Daki is a racial slur. But because I've switched it into a nickname, it's now... people think Joe Daki isn't an artist. Do you understand? So people ain't no longer saying it's a racial slur. It's that. So it's where you take a word. Simple. And another thing, like, you can't, like, I can't come on the track and go, I live the thug life. I'm not Tupac, but I listen to Tupac and I think, rah, I understand him. He's from that era. Do you understand?
I think Shizzio's on this thing.
No, it's true though. Like, I'm from the Burban scene, innit? That's my scene. That's what I represent. That's my lifestyle. Do you understand? I'm not saying it's a specific sound or whatever. I'm saying that's where I came from. I came from them people, that movement over there. Do you understand? And the more people that get off their high horse and get off the fence, yeah, and start realizing this, the better.
But that's what we need. This is what we need to take the scene forward for people to realise, and even to kind of have new talent, aspiring talent. You must have new rappers contacting you saying, "Shiz, now
Yeah.
you know, we feel part of something."
I love that. I love that so much. You know what it is out here? There's so many selfish people in the industry, real talk. And the sad thing about it is people have been in this industry for so long now, it's become job for them. It's work for them. They do their work, they go home and they get paid. Do you understand? Whereas people don't love the music anymore. Do you understand? That's why we started it. And they get lost in it throughout the years. Do you understand? So I'm trying to give this Burban thing like a whole fresh start, fresh vibrancy. I mean, at the Brit Asia Awards, if you saw the artists there, yeah, there were artists there, no lie, that were defeated. Do you get me? And for them to just give that life to them, a new sense of something, was amazing. It was amazing. Like, just to be around all of them artists, and they all were so professional. No one messed up once, not even on rehearsals. It's great, man.
I think the feedback that I get from the Brit Asia Awards is that was one of probably the best performance. Was the Burban showcase.
I didn't even know that Jazzy B was on stage. Like, Jazzy's my boy, but no one told me that Jazzy murked it or so-and-so murked it. I'm not being big-headed. All I've ever heard is the Burban thing was sick. Do you know what I mean? So, love.
So now I guess it's time for everyone that's involved to be putting out good music, consistent music.
You know what it is, right? Everyone says, oh, Burban, Shizzio, you have to regulate it. I'm not regulating nothing. I don't want to be the leader. There's rubbish grime tunes. There's rubbish hip-hop tunes. Do you understand? It's okay to have rubbish tunes from a scene. It doesn't mean that because they're rubbish tunes, oh no, the whole scene's rubbish. No, do you understand? I've just made a scene for you, a sense of identity where you belong from. Come to the Burban scene. Do you get me? Like, I'm trying to work a Burban tour now because people like Rax, me, Roach, everyone should be doing shows, and now the Bangor like scene doesn't want to book us because they'd rather get a hip hop artist or grime artist because it's more cooler, right? And then the hip hop scene don't want to because they'd rather get someone else. Do you know what I mean? So we need to create our own scene, man.
And this is the way forward.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do, to be honest with you. Like, I really am trying to do it for everyone, but a lot of people, they ain't hearing that, man.
I know, but you know what? I hear you talking to people. I hear everyone interviewing you about this on radio, you know, here and there. And it's like, I just feel like even when I'm looking on Twitter and we're having this conversation and this debate on Twitter about Burban, is you're the only one standing up for this. You're not, not just you.
You know what it is though, yeah, right? Some people ain't built like me, innit? That's not me saying, oh, I'm a bad man and all that. But some people, they don't want the confrontation, innit? Like, they're not built like that. Some people just want to be artists and they don't want to get caught up in politics because the industry's got so much politics. If you upset a certain DJ, he's not playing your records, or he or she is not playing your records.
Yeah, but what if that DJ ain't playing your records anyway? So what difference
is it gonna make? Yeah, but a lot of them, they ain't built for the confrontation. Do you get me? Like I don't care, innit? End of the day, I'll happily be the front man. It's cool. I see the people that are hiding behind me. It's fine. I don't mind, innit? Like, but end of the day, like, Burban is needed. Everyone's talking about it. It's working. The Brit Asia Awards was only, what, 2 months ago, a month and a half ago. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone behind the scenes has been ringing me, talking about it. So it's working. So as far as we keep it moving like that, and it's not going to happen overnight, do you understand? As long as we've got a movement, and I've spoken to the artists, do you know what I mean? And a lot of them are there and they represent it. So I'm happy with it, man.
So let's say Burban in about 2 years' time. Where do you want to see the scene?
You know what it is, like, end of the day, me, right, a lot of us have been doing this for 7, 8, 9 years, and like, we may not make it on a global scale. That's real talk, do you understand? And I'm kind of happy with that. I'm content with that. So for me, I just want someone to come from the scene and make it. I want to be watching Jonathan Ross in 5 years' time, and an Asian kid sits there and says, yeah, man, I come from the Burban scene. That will make my day. And I think it will happen. It's just a case of we have to have a sense of identity. That's all we've got to have. Because a lot of Asians want to be in a certain scene because it's cooler and unless you've come from that scene, like I've got so many grime friends, don't get me wrong, so many grime artists that are charting, that talk to me, big grime artists, but I don't want for 1 second start saying I'm grime. At the end of the day, I like grime music, I do grime music sometimes, you know what I mean? But on the whole, my identity is from the scene of the Asian scene, the Asian fusion, whatever it's called, Burban scene. You get me?
See, now you
It's
just
so
see
simple,
why I
like,
had to bring him on
no,
just
but
to talk
it's
about
so
this.
simple. Like it's so simple. The other thing is like we need to start having our own sets in nightclubs and stuff. Like obviously, like a DJ doesn't play like I don't know, like I Swear or the Truth record, Make 'Em Say, or like Roaches, whatever. They don't play them records because they don't know when to play them. Do you get me? And I don't want to hear this rubbish. Music is good music, and I'll play good music. Shut up. You're lying. Do you understand? Like end of the day, you're a DJ, so you play sets. Do you understand? So we need our own sets.
So it needs to be a Burban set.
Yeah. Why not?
See, this is why, because
Why
we had to bring
not?
him on to talk about this because, you know, AG was on the show last week and he said, you know what, he wasn't really into the Burban thing until Shiz sat him
But
down
a lot of
and
them,
explained it to him.
a
and
lot
then
of
the
them
whole
don't
thing,
get it because people brainwash them, innit? Like a lot of haters try to brainwash them before they get to listen to me and tell them, listen, don't do this, you're going to get pigeonholed, you're going to get pigeonholed. Listen to me, man, you get pigeonholed anyway. It's cool. Like, I've accepted that. Do you know what I mean? How many urban Asian artists are making it on a global scale? You can only give me one name. Why? Why? Don't say talent because you're lying. So the pigeonhole thing, get over it, innit? Like, end of the day, I'm over that, innit? So don't say, oh, mate, you're going to get pigeonholed. Don't do it. Don't do it. Fine. If that's what you want to do, fine. I know where I came from. I'm embracing it. And ultimately, I'm embracing my audience. Do you understand? Like, I've been to shows and I get love from the fans. So, like, instead of turning them fans away and saying, oh, no, I want a grime fan base or I want this fan base, like, I'm not going to turn my back on the people that show me love. Do you understand? I would rather turn and hug my fans rather than turn my back on them and hug other people that don't even want to be my fans.